facing life in federal prison over the Gucci Man robbery. The video has been released and it's very possible.
Before we get into the video, man, as y'all can see, my green screen look a little messed up because the shadows and everything. My bad, yo. I'ma fix it. Like, I'm telling you, just my bad. Don't focus on all that while my green screen look like that. But we're gonna get straight into the video. I ain't gonna waste too much time.
Mr. Pooh gets the entire life sentence. You want to make hundreds of dollars from your phone? 10 scan the section of the just post to Twitter stating Pooh Shiesty robbing Gucci recorded the whole crime and upped the Draco on Google when he tried to walk away.
Bro,
see, like,
oh shit, you dropping this dumb bro. Let them know it's a done deal, bro. It's a done deal. Let them know you dropping me. I drop you. No, say it. Pooh Shiesty dropping 10-17. Shout out to real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell me what's going on. Bro, we just did that. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped. You drop. Scrub it. Paper. I signed the paper. It's done.
Okay, let's
see. Like, listen. One thing that I'm noticing, what don't be making sense to me is, bro, why, like, and this happens all the time, whether that's kid rappers, whether that's like it's just like black people in general. Why do we go out, commit crimes, rob people, kill people, do crazy things, and we record it, post it? Like, bro, this is the feds we are talking about. This is the feds we are talking about, bro. What makes you think like you won't get caught? Cause you see, I don't know if I'm it don't take a dummy to know, like, to not record a crime. You are robbing this man. You recording it? FBI, open up! It sounds like you self-snitching, bro. It sounds like you snitching on yourself.
break this down, right? Because this isn't the longest video. It's 27 seconds. And to be honest with you, what it sounds like is that nervous conversation, not because anyone's really scared, but because everyone in the room knows someone could get hurt very fucking quickly if something goes wrong. So clearly we have Pooh Shiesty's dad, who's holding the bag that I guess the Draco came out of.
Yeah,
and
that's one thing I'm not understanding. Like, bro, if I'm in a room, like, one, before I even get to what I'm about to say, how is your dad letting you do this? He's doing it with you, bro. Like, you have no type of guidance in your life. Your dad is allowing you and him to go on a mission and rob somebody. Like where's the person who'll step in and be like, yo, we rich, bro. We don't have to do this. We can go to, like, you see what I'm saying? His own dad is doing this with him. You see what I'm saying?
Piece of paper.
Oh shit! You dropping this dumb.
I'm guessing that's Big 30 talking, because it sounds like the guy behind the camera who's recording, and we know Big 30 recorded this video. The video came from his phone.
Now I
don't know who the fuck this is. I'm sure we could figure it out if we took the time. But as soon as Gucci walks over here, he pulls out the Draco. From what we were told, and what the paperwork stated, was that Pooh Shiesty had the Draco. But this is one of the other associates clearly holding it. We're not actually seeing Pooh with a gun in his hand, which may be used in his legal defense. Like, look, I didn't have a gun, but the homie damn sure had a gun. And I mean, yeah, obviously everything still looks pretty fucking bad when your homeboy is standing right here with a big ass gun next to Guwap himself. But let's continue.
Let them know you dropping me. I drop you. No, say it. Pooh Shiesty dropping 10-17. Shout out to real nigga ain't never did no police or none of that, bro.
Why are you recording this, bro? And even if you were to like I think I know why he did this, and it was kind of dumb, but like I think he recorded this to like have proof, like, oh, I'm dropped from 10-17 or whatever. But what I think is, if you show it to somebody, you can clearly see Gucci Man. He's not like, oh, Pooh Shiesty, you're drop. Like he wasn't like, you could tell, like, he won't really drop him out of his free will. You get what I'm saying? Like, he won't drop him. Like, it don't sound official. You see what I'm saying? So like, you couldn't show this to no lawyer, be like, oh yeah, I'm dropped. Sound like, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting from this. Right. Another thing is, like, you can tell that Gucci man, he won't really scared. Like, I personally feel like this. If it won't no guns involved, bro, Gucci man might have took y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna lie.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, Pooh is telling him what to do, but Gucci doesn't sound scared.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, I don't really hear any fear in his voice, because they try to make it, you know, a couple of interviews came out. Hernandez Govan, the guy that beat the Dolph murder, he came out saying that Gucci was crying, this and that. Matter of fact, let me show y'all the clip.
Welcome to Iron Beam, the future of futures trading. With our cutting-edge chart trading.
Yeah, my bad. My green screen look like this, bro. I'm gonna fix it.
I mean, yeah, if you got the Draco to your head.
Yeah, I mean, I understand you supposed to, you know what I'm saying, you know, you're gonna follow the instructions, but you know, you still supposed to keep your pride though, you know what I'm saying, you know. Yeah, Gucci was on Gucci next move was shedding tears. You know, so it was crazy.
But it wasn't, bro. Like it really wasn't.
You know what I'm saying, but he should have been more prepared, pulling up like that, knowing that it was an issue. I was surprised, I was shocked. You know, that ain't how real street move, you know, when. So
hearing that and then going back to the video, you can hear Gucci's voice.
Shout out to real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell him what's going on. Bro, we just did that, that's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped, you drop.
Like, he don't sound scared. He sound annoyed. He sounds like, yeah, y'all got me in a situation. All right, you want to be dropped, you drop. It's over with, it's done. Are we good? Can we go? You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't sound like, he doesn't sound scared. Like, it's not what a lot of people made it seem, unless some shit happened off camera and he wiped his eyes and got his shit together. But to be honest with you, from the energy that I can pick up on this, if the Draco wasn't in the room, I don't see this necessarily going like that, bro.
That's exactly what I said, bro. Gucci man, like, listen, and we standing toe to toe, like, Gucci man, I don't know who's messing with him. Like, not even trying to like glaze him or whatever, but like, I don't know who's gonna like hold their own against him, especially he in shape now.
Oh, Gucci a big motherfucker. Like, Gucci like 6'2", 6'3". You know what I'm saying? Nobody in that room really seems like they'd be able to stand toe to toe with him, especially since Gucci got in shape. So it sounds like he knows, like, all right, I'm in a predicament. I can't beat the gun. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna get on camera and be like, I am relieving Pooh Shiesty from my label. I wish him the best. Like, he's not doing none of that. He's just like, all right, you want to be dropped, you dropped. Like, this video should have never got recorded, because even if they released it, like, look, he dropped us, it doesn't even sound believable.
That is exactly what I said. Well, dang, I didn't mean to do that. But that's exactly what I said.
Pooh Shiesty is.
That's exactly what I said, bro. Like,
made it seem, unless some shit happened off camera, and Shiesty from my label.
That's exactly what I said. Listen, I don't care who you show it to. Nobody's gonna see this and be like, oh, Gucci man's dropping Pooh Shiesty. Like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, you can tell he didn't do that out of free will. He didn't just be like, yeah, I am dropping Pooh Shiesty out. Like, you see what I'm saying?
I wish him the best. Like, he's not doing none of that. He's just like, all right, you want to be dropped, you dropped. Like, this video should have never got recorded, because even if they released it, like, look, he dropped us, it doesn't even sound believable. Gucci is not acting for y'all. He's not doing none of that. But now, because of how viral this video has gone, and everyone's essentially like, oh yeah, Pooh Shiesty's done, his boys are done, this is over with, fresh life sentence, you get a life sentence, you get a life sentence. Well, Pooh Shiesty's, I think, ex-lawyer, because he removed himself from the case, or someone else got hired, Bradford Cohen is speaking out on the situation.
Check this out. I'm gonna show you how I afforded this car.
I keep getting on his ass.
Okay, you ready? All right, $118 for car insurance. That's how much I was paying, okay? I picked up the car a few months ago.
All right, let's talk Pooh Shiesty. Everyone has been calling me and texting me and DMing me for an update on Pooh's case, and because this alleged video came out. So let me tell you a couple things. Well,
I don't think the video is alleged. We all saw the video. The video ain't alleged.
One is I think it's pretty nasty work that there's leaks coming from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Texas on evidence that they feel will benefit their case. Of course, they're not leaking evidence that will not benefit their case. That's the first part of that.
Well, that's kind of a no shit thing, right? They're not going to release something that they feel would work against them. But is it legal to essentially leak or release evidence? Because the fact that this came out and it's federal is crazy. Normally somebody will get caught in the state, someone will request a body cam, and then we get to see what happened. But this video was extracted from a phone by the feds or the police and then released to the public. I don't even think there's a source as to where the video came from. It's like it was just sent, posted, and then spread. I don't even know who originally posted it. A lot of what I'm seeing is screenshots or screen recordings from TikTok. So the fact that it was released is crazy. But I mean, it's not like it would sway a jury either way, because it would still get shown in a federal courtroom. Like it would get shown in trial regardless.
Now let's look at the actual video itself. It does not negate my argument, my legal argument that I made at the bond hearing of whether or not this is a kidnapping case. The legal definition for federal kidnapping, this does not meet. The benefit that they're having in this video is allegedly him getting out of a contract, which he never got out of. He never used. Nothing ever happened from it. So it doesn't change my argument that this is not a federal kidnapping charge. This is not a federal case in itself because it can't come in with the Commerce Clause. They didn't.
How is it not a federal case if the feds like arrested him? How is that making sense? Well, what do you mean it's not a federal case, but the feds arrested him? How I don't understand what you're saying.
Didn't prove anything with these cell phones that were allegedly used, that there had some sort of cell phone information, that they communicated something with a cell phone. That was not used. So all these different things take it out of the federal realm of charging a crime.
All right, I'll be honest. This is what it sounded like when my public defender was like, yo, we're going to file this, that they had no legal grounds to search you, fruit of the poisonous tree, that they found the gun after stopping you illegally, and the whole case is going to get thrown out because they can't link you to a crime if the evidence that they linked you to the crime with is found illegally because they searched you illegally, da da da. I was like, yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. I'm going to beat the case, da 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 da. And then boom, judge rejected it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing he gave you was lawyer talk. They're supposed to give you reasons to ask how you could beat this. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to tell you, yeah, nah, they're not getting away with that. Nah, they didn't do this right. Nah, they didn't do that right. That doesn't mean it works though. Realistically, that doesn't mean that they're gonna side in favor of what the lawyer is saying, you know? And it's like, at the end of the day, lawyers are here to make you look good. That's what you're paying them for. And the lawyers are going to tell you the best possible outcomes because that's why you continue to pay them. Even though I don't think he's the current lawyer on this case, I'm just saying that's how they work.
My original argument, it's still my argument. Number 3 of my number 1, 2, and 3. One is that it's a dirty trick by the U.S. Attorney's Office to release evidence. Number 2 is that it's still...
Like he said, they filed this case without any evidence and built evidence after filing. It's a sloppy way to do a case. That's true. That's true. But I mean, like, all right, see, since he's a high profile, it's like a high profile case, Pooh, Shiesty, Gucci Man, Big 30, whatever, right? Just the video footage alone is enough for the feds to come get them, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all the evidence they needed, bro. That's all the evidence they needed was in videos. That's all the evidence they needed, bro. So you saying they built the case with sloppy with little to no evidence? I don't think that's reasonable to say. But I understand where you're coming from now.
Doesn't meet the definition. Number 3 in that realm of what is important in this alleged video is that it does not show Pooh with a weapon. Again, they
That's what I said.
Said that Pooh had this AK-47, this alleged AK-47, and it doesn't show Pooh with an alleged AK-47. It shows someone else with an alleged AK-47.
Yes, true. Yes, true. But the fact that he was on probation, I believe he was on probation. He wasn't supposed to be around with no guns and none of that stuff. Like, look at Lil Durk's situation. Lil Durk, he didn't go out and kill nobody. He didn't go out and murder nobody. But he still got charged for that. You see what I'm saying? Murder for hire. He didn't go out on his own 2 feet and murder somebody, right? But he still got charged for that. So you being in that area, being associated with them people, of course they're gonna charge you with that. And this is I'm not sure when I say this, so don't come at me if I'm saying this wrong, but like I'm pretty sure on the videos or pictures or something he had a gun in his hand. I'm not sure because I don't remember. I remember I watched a video on this case like when it first happened. I believe they had him on video or picture or something with him with a gun, but I'm not sure. But I know for sure that Gucci Mane and all them said Pooh Shiesty had a gun.
So there's still things in this video that still help the defense. Obviously, the video in itself, if it's proven to be the actual video, it's not something that would be exonerating in a state case and or a federal.
Okay, so what he wrote was, everyone jumps right off the bat to say this video is it, that this video is a guarantee of conviction. My opinion may be controversial, but I don't see it that way. Why? Because it still needs to meet the definition of a federal kidnapping, which it still does not meet. This indictment was rushed, it's sloppy, and whoever brought these or the charges to file should turn in their AUSA badge. Well, what is the federal definition of kidnapping? Under federal law, kidnapping is the unlawful seizure, confinement, or transportation of a person against their will, often involving ransom, reward, or other purposes.
Yeah, I understand.
With federal jurisdiction.
This is what I was thinking when they first said they kidnapped Gucci Mane. They didn't transport him anywhere, so like that's the only part where I was confused. Like, how is it a kidnapping if you ain't transport him nowhere? Like, holding somebody hostage ain't necessarily kidnapping them.
Triggered by interstate movement or special circumstance. Core definition. Federal kidnapping is defined under 18 U.S.C. 1201 as the act of unlawfully seizing, confining, inveiling, decoying, kidnapping, abducting, or carrying away and holding a person for ransom, reward, or any other purpose, except in cases where a parent takes a minor. The law covers both physical force and deceptive means used to lure or transport a victim. All right, well, how I would break this down, being the unintelligent, non-lawyer person that I am, is this fucks interstate commerce, interstate movement, interstate travel, because Gucci Mane traveled from, I believe, Atlanta to Texas, right? So that's interstate. That's going from one state to another. Now, unlawfully seizing, confining, kidnapping, abducting, and then, you know, ransom or reward would be written off as, well, we're not letting you leave the room until you give us what we want.
That's what I'm saying.
And what we want is to you to say on video,
that's not necessarily kidnapping, I don't think.
I'm released, and for you to sign the paper, which literally on video they have him saying, you're released, I already signed it, and you see someone with a gun. So not letting someone leave the room.
People keep asking, how do we actually get an AI agent on our team? Well, it's easy. Watch how I do it in 60 seconds on Monday. First, tell
is a kidnapping charge. You're confining somebody. You know, like essentially what the police do to you when they arrest you is kidnapping. It's just legal. But for you to not let someone go and hold them at gunpoint and tell them, look, we're doing this because you need to do this for us, that to me kind of meets the federal definition of fucking kidnapping. So unless Bradford Cohen knows something I don't, I mean, that's just how it looks to me. Now, a lot of people will be spooked too by this image right here that the feds uploaded of a USB drive with 8 gigabytes worth of shit. But all it is the government's response to the defendant's motion. So basically everything we went over in my last Pooh Shiesty video, talking about, you know, 80 or 60 something reasons as to why the feds are like, get the fuck out of here. That's all this is. It's just all the paperwork on a USB drive. And this is allegedly the latest jail photo of Pooh Shiesty. It says Pooh Shiesty is back in the headlines after a new jail photo started spreading across social media.
You see, one thing that I'm not understanding, bro, like, all jokes aside, he might have a boyfriend in prison. Listen, bro. He might have a boyfriend, bro. Because to me, bro, he seemed too happy to be up in there. He seemed too happy to be up in there. He's smiling stuff, showing his grills. Like he might got him a little husband, a little boyfriend up in there. Do your homework. A little boyfriend.
Showing the Memphis rapper smiling while wearing a yellow jail uniform and flashing his grills. The image quickly went viral as fans.
You smiling, there's a chance you'll never come back home, man. Y'all better than me.
Fans debating his appearance and wondering what comes next. Someone said, who he flexing on? I can go outside and buy ice cream. He can't do that.
Right.
Damn. Attorney Jasmine would leave hard eyes. Somebody would say he love it in there. Yeah, he comfortable. Yep. Keep him.
Yep.
Man, how
he love in there. How can be rich and be okay with being in prison? Exactly, bro. Listen when I say this. Pooh Shiesty, you might be one of the dumbest, bro. Not only the rich millionaire designer wearing rapper, the first time he went to jail, he robbed somebody, had a shootout, and you supposed to be rich. Okay. You see, normally in life, all you learn from your mistakes, either your mistakes kill you or you learn from them, you don't do it again, right? So you would think he would have learned from that, be like, oh, all right. I was in jail for 4 years. I can't go back to that. I can't do that no more. The rich rapper, mind you. And then he does this again and goes back to jail. Now, you know, normally, black people don't get no second chance, bro. We don't get no second chance. And you gonna do this again? The same dude, mind you, it's the same dude. He got LV shirts for no reason. Designer everywhere. Money. Rich, he got all this money. $3 million in cash first day out with 6 foreigns. And you go back there? Like I said, I don't know. But I always thought, you make a mistake, you learn from your lesson. If you jump off a bridge and you almost die, bro, you not jumping off that bridge again. In this case, he jumping off that bridge again.
How could you be?
And that's what lawyers make an example out of you. They give you that one chance. You mess up again, they make an example out of you.
Rich and be okay with being in prison. With this mindset, keep him locked up. Now again, going over his legal situation, Pooh Shiesty, if convicted, faces a maximum sentence of life in prison, if not decades in prison. And after seeing,
I personally think if he actually gets convicted, he's getting at least 20. Bare minimum 15, bro. No under that. Because like I said, if you mess up one time, they'll give you a second chance. Being black, they'll give you a second chance. You mess up a second time, the lawyer is gonna make an example out of you, bro. I promise you, bro. 10 times out of 10. They don't want to give you that first chance. They don't want to give you that first chance. But then if you mess up for a second chance, and in his situation, you come home to more riches, to fame, all types of money, all the cars, all the design, everything you could want. You mess up again, yeah, bro, they're making an example out of you. I'm telling you, bro.
The video that was recovered from Big 30's phone, I don't see how he isn't gonna get that. Unless they offer him a plea that's too good not to take. I don't think the plea would be anything less than 10, to be honest with you. Unless they offer him a plea that he can't refuse. If he takes this to trial, I don't see how he's not gonna get put away forever. And even Big 30 recording it, I mean, bro, you're literally recording a kidnapping. hey, say this, hey, sign this. I already said it. I already signed it. You know, let me go. It's like, I don't see any way out of this. To me, looking at the definition of kidnapping, it meets the definition. To me, even though we see someone else with a Draco, they've basically confirmed everyone in that room was under Pooh Shiesty's command. So whether he had the gun or not, it doesn't really fucking matter, because they're doing it on the behalf of him. It is him that's getting released from the contract, not anyone else. So everything that took place is on behalf of him. So even if he didn't have the gun, does that really make the biggest difference? I personally don't think so. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. Till next